Greetings, everyone. Greetings, sir. I'm Alfred C. Bumangil, the leader of the group and the members. Our output presenter that will run the program, Emmanuel Bertuccio, and those who will help me explain the presentation, Jover Karaig, John Lloyd Camo, and Kenneth Jumangay, of our project all about crude oil calculator. The project focuses on the code development of an automated calculator designed in assisting generally the key engineering calculations, specifically in assessing subjects with regards to the quality of crude oil. The primary goal of this project is to provide a reliable and efficient tool that simplifies the process of evaluating crude oil based on two important parameters, which are the API gravity and sulfur content. To start off the presentation, we will have our first presenter.
Hello, I'll explain some of the defined functions in our crude oil code. First is the calculate API gravity, which will tell us if the oil is light or heavy. Next is the calculate tan, checks how acidic the oil is. Lower acid means better quality. Next is the calculate viscosity index, which shows how much the oil thickness changes with temperature. Next is the classify quality, that uses this value to rate the oil as high, medium, or low quality. Lastly is the evaluate quality, which checks oil the weight, sulfur level to tell us if it's good or not. This function helps us to know if the oil is useful and easy to refine. Now next is Jomangay who will continue the explanation.
Thank you, Jover Karai. So next, I'll be discussing lines 35 to 69. So for lines 35 to 45, we have the define, explain, underscore quality function. This function defines detailed explanations for different categories of crude oil quality. So we have the very high quality crude oil, high quality crude oil, medium quality crude oil, low quality crude oil, and very low quality crude oil. Next is lines 46 to 48, which is display name function. This function prints a personalized greeting message for the user using their input name. Next is line 49 to 62, which is the menu function. This function prints the main menu of the oil calculator. The menu provides the following options. Number one, we have the calculate API gravity. Number two is to calculate total acid number or TAN. Number three is calculate viscosity index. Number four is to classify oil quality based on API, sulfur, and TAN. Next is we have the evaluate crude oil quality based on specific gravity and sulfur. And number six, we have view past evaluation results. And last is number seven, which is exit. This allows the user to choose what analysis they want to perform. Next is lines 63 to 69, which is the main function. Start. This is the start of the main function where the program asks the user to input their name, calls the display function to greet the user, initializes an empty list called results to store evaluation outputs, and starts an infinite loop while true to continuously display the menu and respond to user choices. The next lines will be discussed by Alfred Bumangil.
So thank you, Kenneth. I will now continue the presentation. For the lines 70 to 72, inside the main program loop, after greeting the user and showing the menu, the code awaits for the user to enter a choice between 1 to 7. This input is stored in a variable choice, depending on the user's selection. The program runs different blocks of code using if and elif statements. For the lines 74 to 77, if the user selects option 1, the program asks for the specific gravity of the crude oil at 60 degrees Fahrenheit, converts it to a float and passes it to the calculate API gravity function, which returns the API gravity, a standard measure of how heavy or light the oil is. The result is then displayed to the user with two decimal places. For the line 79 to 84, if the user selects option 2, the program prompts for three values related to acidity measurements: the volume of KOH used in milliliters, the normality concentration of the KOH solution, and the weight of the crude oil sample. These input are used in the calculate tan function to compute the total acid number tan, which indicates how acidic or corrosive the oil is. The calculation tan is then displayed. For lines 86 to 90, the option 3 user inputs the oil kinematic viscosity at both 40 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. This Two values are passed to calculate viscosity index, which estimates how stable the oil viscosity remains with temperature changes. A higher viscosity index means better performance in varying temperatures. The result is again printed to the screen. For the lines 92 to 97, the option 4, the program takes three inputs from the user: API gravity, sulfur content as a percentage, and tan. These are used in classify quantity function, which applies basic threshold to determine whether the oil is of high, medium, or low quality. This classification is shown to the user. Next to the percent is Janloyd Gamma.
Thank you, Mr. Bomangil. Now, if the user chooses option 5, the code transitions into a more complex evaluation block, which explained in the previous response. This option uses a specific gravity and sulfur to oil mass ratio to evaluate crude oil quality more comprehensively. If the inputs are valid, the quality is determined, explained, and is stored in a result list. Then, if the user selects option 6, the program checks if any results were stored. If so, it loops through them using enumerate, printing each result with specific gravity, sulfur, or oil ratio, and the quality category. If no results are found, the program simply prints a message saying so. And for the last, option 7 lets the user exit. It prints goodbye and breaks the loop, which ends the program. And lastly, if the user enters anything that's not 1 to 7, the program handles that gracefully, printing a message asking for a valid selection. Thank you.
And that concludes our presentation regarding our project all about crude oil calculator. Thank you for listening.